Alright, and so here I am trying to connect to the Ubisoft servers so I can even check the store or play online or anything, and I just want to say you guys have the slowest online service I've ever seen. God, I'm just sitting here. I want to make a video today, and I'm just sitting here like, yep, it'd be nice if I could load the store sometime this week. But it won't, even though I have I don't have the best, but I got like 100 megs down. That should be fast enough, right? Alright, so the store finally loaded. Sorry about that, guys. I want to check out some stuff here because it's been a while since I've been on here. There's new stuff that's come out. Mostly requested is people want to see me test the Mark 18 and etc. I've not looked at the store in a minute because the game hasn't been as interesting to me as of late. I just noticed I have, wow, I don't know how I have, okay, well, I have plenty of money to buy whatever I want somehow. Okay, so here we have the M110. Let's check it out. I haven't actually looked at this. That's a sniper rifle. Wow. Yeah, no one's requested this. I haven't heard of it. Well, I haven't been playing the game much, and no one's requested this. I could buy this. What I want to see is, can I get the Mark 18? Because that's what everyone's requesting. And I was saying, can't test it till I have money. Well, it turns out I do have Ubisoft money. I just didn't realize I did. I could buy some more crates. First, we're going to spend, here, before we do anything, let's go buy some prestige crates. Oh, I can buy one. Fair enough. We can buy one prestige crate. And now we wait while it loads. I don't know why the Ubisoft stuff is so damn slow. Even with a fast internet connection, it's like, wake me up when it happens, right? So, I'm sure it's just something I already have. I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I thought to myself, what if I got the Mark 18? You know, what if I got something I didn't already have? Okay, that never happens. You always get the same thing you always have. Yeah. So let's move on here, guys. All right. So let's have a look. What's new here? See, as you can see, I own 90% of everything on the store, and that's why like people are like, oh, there's this new weapon. It's like, well, shit, I don't own that. Let's see. Okay, here we go. We can buy it. We can buy. Oh, what do you guys think? I don't have the ACS-12. We can buy 2 of these. I think I own everything else. Yeah, I own everything else there is, but so we have these 4. So of these, we can buy 2, and I don't know how I have those points. I just have them. That said, that's a lot of. I'm just looking at their 3502. That's a lot of points to just randomly have, but fair enough. I've had both the Mark 18 and the Mark 16 requested. We're definitely buying this. All right, let's have a look at it. So we have us packing rifle firepower into an SMG-sized weapon. Unfortunately, I don't know. I guess I should have done some research before I came here. It's obviously an AR platform. It doesn't specify if it's a rifle or an SMG. It doesn't matter. I'm buying this one because let's go ahead and buy, because everyone wants to see this tested. We'll be testing this in a future video. And then we have enough money to buy loading. We have enough money. I don't know why. My internet is really fast. We have enough money to buy one other weapon. What do you guys think? The Mark 110, or sorry, the M110 or the Mark 16? Once this finishes loading, I guess this is giving me time to think. So yeah, that's what it is. It's not that it's slow, it's just giving me time to think. There we go. We got it. Ubisoft, your servers are retarded slow, and everyone knows it. I don't even have to point that out. We all know how slow they react. Okay, so, whoops, I don't want to buy it yet. I want to have a look at it. So let's look at the Mark 16. A lightweight Mark 17. Oh, duh. It's a Scar 16. Okay, I knew that. Yeah, I knew that. It's a Scar 16. It's known by a few different names, but yeah, it's a 5.56 NATO caliber of the Mark 17. So this is a Scar Light as opposed to a Scar Heavy. And people want to see this tested because the Scar 17 performs so well. I'm going to leave this one open. I'm going to not spend these last 1,500 points. And you guys tell me, do you want to see me buy the Mark 16, the M110, or the ACS-12? I thought I already had this, but now I realize I don't. Yeah, because I've had people request that I test this weapon. I don't do much shotgun testing. That said, we're going to leave that open. Let's go check initially the Mark 18. Now that I have it, let's go check it out. So I was going to do an FAL test today, but then I noticed I had all those points. All right, so let's go ahead and find it over here in assault rifle, and I don't know where we'll find it in the list because they like to put them. Oh, there we go. They like to put them in no particular order. So the Mark 18 is an assault rifle. I was wondering, I mean, because it's like a short-barreled rifle, would it be, an SMG in the game like the Honey Badger is, or would it be? Let's have a look at it. Let's see what it is. I haven't used it. I just literally bought the Mark 18. This has been highly requested since it came out. I just haven't been playing much. Let's have a look at the parts. First, let's have a look at the magazine. We see it is indeed chambered N556 NATO. Let's have a look. Let's see what we can do to it. Stock butt stock. Okay. Optics. We can choose anything. I'm just going to go with let's go with a nice rounded. What do I want? I've been using this for quite some time. Let's look at. Oh, it's only full auto. So I mean that's fine. It's normally what I use. We can go with a 30 round magazine. We're going to do that. Under barrel, we have all the options, unlike the FAL, which questionably didn't have a grenade launcher. So we're going to go ahead and let's put the foregrip V4. I mean, we want the best we can get. Now that said, the foregrip V4 is the best for every assault rifle, except for, as I found out in my last FAL test, except for that one rifle. I think we might want to try an angled grip on that, and we're going to try that in the next video. That was supposed to be today's video until I noticed I had all these points. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to do my build here. And, oh, that's our only choice. Okay, fair enough. And compensator V2. All right, so here we have the Mark 18. It's a pretty sexy looking AR. That said, I can't get enough of ARs. I love these things, but there's quite a few in the game already, but I guess it is a pretty widely used weapon. I think the most obvious weapon to compare this against would be the H&K 416. I think that's quite obvious. Oops, I didn't equip it. There we go. I think the 416 would be the most obvious. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to assault rifle, and we're going to find my 416, and we're going to equip it the same way. We're going to use, I mean, I'm not saying this is the optimal setup. I haven't even used the Mark 18 yet. But we're going to set this up the same way. We actually have different barrel choices here, but we're going to stick with the standard barrel because that's what we have in the Mark 18. There we go. So they are set up exactly the same. As long as we are here in Kewanee, well, I guess since we're already here, let's just do it. I mean, usually I start off with bullet drop, but since we're already here in Kewanee, let's go ahead and do a bullet drop test, or not bullet drop, let's go ahead and do what I call my combat effectiveness test against the convoy, which, where's it at? I think it passed us. All right, I'm going to wait for this and time lapses for you guys. All right, so I've done a little respawn here and let the convoy reset, and it's coming up here in a second. So I want to do a preliminary test. Now, usually, I always do bullet drop before I do the combat effectiveness, but this time we're breaking it up into two parts. I think the 416 is going to be a good comparison for the Mark 18. So many people are saying that this is like a really good rifle, and I don't know because as you guys saw, I just now bought it. I know from previous testing, the 416 is probably one of the best choices overall. Now, since I haven't tested the bullet drop, I can't say for sure how these guys are gonna. We'll feel it out as we go. We're gonna do the same thing we always do here. We are on. Let's go ahead and check. We are on extreme. I'm not doing it on tier mode because I just don't believe that to be necessary. So we can spot the convoy when it gets right here, and then we're gonna tag it, sink shot it, take down the chopper, and there we go. And we're gonna try to take it between 350 and 400 meters, maybe. Sounds good to me. So let's wait for it to get to about. Why is it stopping? There we go. There we go. It's moving in. Oh, there's random cars glitching out and crashing into it. Look at that. Look at all those cars. Can you see all those cars? Okay, not happening now. All right, this looks good enough to me. Let's go ahead and hit the chopper. Now that we get the guy sink shotted. And we stopped it. 350. Of course, the front car. Okay, here we go. We're gonna test the 416 first. I don't know what to adjust for. We got him. Okay. Yeah, this thing owns pretty good. Okay, let's go up a little bit. Well, darn, we were right on the first target. Why can't we hit these? There we go. Wow. Yeah, this thing's stupid effective. I'm having trouble. There we go. It's like 2 shots per guy with this thing. Of course, we're at much longer ranges than you would normally use an assault rifle at. It's got a good reload, too. Okay, up a little bit. So we're aiming about right. I have my sensitivity turned up, so it's not helping. All right. At 372, maybe aim here. No? Yeah, we're gonna have like exponential drop off at longer ranges. And the first one was 2 shots, but one was a critical hit. This guy looks like he's gonna take about 4 shots, which, if I recall from my 416 test, is what I put as average. Actually, I think that guy took 5. Well, that was pretty quick. There's 4 guys left. We're going to go ahead and rush it. That's why I call this combat effectiveness, because variables always happen. We're going to go ahead and rush it on extreme, and we're just going to run up here, take out these last 4 guys. We got a feel for how it shoots at range. I mean, the 416, besides, I already tested the 416. I knew it was going to perform stellar. Now the question is, how does my own skill work? Someone pointed out in my last video my skill isn't the best. Yeah, I know that. I never claimed to be the best. So we're going to come around. Let's actually, I think we can flank this guy around this side. Looks like he's facing the other way. Yeah, he was facing the other way. Now we got these 3 more over here. So we're just going to run over here and take them. And now we got this guy. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the 416 is crazy good. To compare a weapon against this is going to be... Oh, he's moving that way. No, he's moving that way. Whoops. Oh, untimely reload. Oh, shit. Okay, you can't blame me for that one. Untimely reload. Yeah, I wasn't watching my own ammo. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Let's just let my guys revive me here. Excuse me. Untimely reload. And that never happens. I never die in these, but okay, fair enough. Alright, so we've seen how the 416 did. Except for that one retarded death. That was just me not watching my ammo. This is the 416, which has been in the game for some time. It performs stellar. I mean, at range, there were some guys I was dropping with 2 hits, some 4. I think that one guy took 5, but once I got my bullet drop scoped in, it really wasn't a problem. Let's go ahead and reset this convoy, and next we're going to do it with the Mark 18. Let's see how it compares. Okay, so we've reset the convoy, and again, if you guys are wondering how I do that, if you haven't seen my previous videos, what I do is I simply kill all the rebels here one by one until it gives me a mission failure by civilian casualties, and that resets the convoy. It's the quickest way to do this. Now, that said, one thing I haven't done, and I guess while we're waiting for the convoy, we could do this, is I haven't compared the stats. This is something I really haven't done in a while because, well, stats really don't mean anything. Let's look at them anyway. We have the Mark 18 and the 416 equipped with the exact same parts. Let's compare the stats while we wait for the convoy. Alright, so it says the 416 only excels at rate of fire. It says the Mark 18 does everything else better. Well, that would be cool. The 416 does have a high rate of fire. It says the Mark 18 does everything better. Let's find out. Let's go ahead and get our drone up here, ready to spot, sync shot, and all that good stuff. It says the Mark 18 is better in every aspect. Let's find out when the convoy comes around the corner here. We'll be able to spot it once it comes around this corner, just right down here, and then I do my usual thing where we just sync shot the driver, shoot the chopper with the HTI, and yeah, I'm just using a regular HTI. You can use whatever you want. You can do this however you want. This is just how I do it for ease of, repetitiveness, because I do this, constantly all the time. And then in a future video, next video, we will be testing the bullet drop and other aspects of these guns, as well as the FAL. We're still not done with the FAL, but here we go. Spotting. Where can I pull up my spotting? Right here. Let's go ahead and get the driver spotted. There we go. Driver. I think that was the driver I spotted. Boy, I hope so. And we're going to want to take this about... We stopped the last one. We stopped the convoy truck about 350. That's where we want to stop them. This time they're not getting hung up in any cars. They're advancing at normal speed. All right, let's go ahead and look at stopping this chopper. There we go. Close-ish, but again, you know, this is not very scientific. We have the Mark 18 out. We're going to have it on full auto. Get the right reticle up. There we go. Let's aim for the same place. Holy shit. I think I was dropped 2 guys, and I managed to tag a civilian in that car. Wow, if only I did that on purpose, that would have been cool. This seems to have a really high... That's why we don't depend on stats. This has a really high rate of fire, unlike its stats suggest. Okay, now we're aiming back over 400 meters with an assault rifle, might I add. Jeez, you guys weren't kidding. You know, they keep... Damn, this thing's got a fast rate of fire. Yeah, never pay attention to the stats. God damn. Guys, I've never tested a rifle like that. That literally went frap and just dropped him like that. Let's go ahead and move up. Let's go ahead and move up because everyone's out of line of sight. We're going to go ahead and move up. Okay, so far my impression of the Mark 18. We are still on extreme. I know that looked like I was doing that on easy mode. We are still on extreme. Looks like we've got 3 up. We had 4 up. No, we got 4 up, just like it looks like with the 416. It's hard to see. We're going to see when we get up here. I am running this with full HUD on. Makes it simply easier. Let's look around the side of this truck, and we got 1 guy right there. Then we got this guy. We're going to... Yeah. We're just circling around the car. Ah, some engagement. Damn. Let's just rush this guy. We're going to rush him around. Never mind. Whoops. Missed with my first one. Let's reload this time so we don't run out of ammo. That was embarrassing. He's obviously going around. I don't know. Oh, there he is. He's going around that side of the truck. Alright, my impressions. Holy crap. If there's one gun that can smoke the 416, it's the Mark 18, guys. Wow. Let's run away from the road, as usual, so Unidad or something doesn't spot us. Although, if you recall, remember the last time I came out here? Some random child was just walking through the desert. But let's at least get away from any threats so that we can talk. The Mark 18 is an incredible weapon. I would say my run went smoother, though I did die with the 416. That was my fault. I simply wasn't watching my ammo. This thing is unbelievable. It says it has a substantially lower rate of fire, but I did not see any evidence of that. And in fact, this thing was putting more rounds on target quicker with the same amount of burst at longer range. We took down the convoy at about 30 to 40 meters or even more longer range than we did with the 416. And literally, I was dropped at over 400 meters. Every round of a 3-round burst was dropping the target. That was... I've never seen a weapon like this. I'm really flabbergasted. Just completely just overwhelmed by the performance so far of the Mark 18. I'm eager to see how it does when I test bullet drop and like real precise accuracy tests versus other assault rifles. But so far, I now see why you guys have been asking me to test this weapon. Guys, I'm so glad that I can test a weapon and say that it's good. Because the last weapon I tested here was the FAL, and it just wasn't good. So thumbs up to Ubisoft for giving us another good assault rifle. Thanks for the Mark 18. Let's continue to test it, guys. Tell me what you think in the comments below. I'm Darkdally. I will catch you guys next time.